Greetings and welcome to Let's Play by Play, narrated playthroughs of video games for audio listeners. Today we're going to play Tribes Vengeance. So we're going to start on the left. We see New Game, Load Game, Multiplayer Options, and Quit. We're going to click New Game on this richly animated title screen showing the Tribes Vengeance logo and some characters flying off in the distance and shooting at the screen and other characters. Now we see default controls, move forward W, move back S, move left A, move right D, jetpack I have on the right mouse button, ski is on space key, and we're going to choose easy. Now we see a loading screen with a woman. We see a man lying on the ground in a yellow armor. He looks wounded. Standing over him, a woman in a blue suit.
She's made fools of all of us, Julia. Take this.
He hands her half of a disc broken in half. The woman has very yellow eyes.
What do you see, child? What do you see?
There's a reflection in the disc, and now it fades to black. 20 years earlier, Imperial Flagship Centurion. We see a futuristic spaceship over a reddish planet. We see a table with...
Where's my daughter, Albrecht?
I sent for Victoria an hour ago, Your Majesty.
See to your sister, Olivia. She's keeping her future husband waiting. She will make a wonderful bride, Gaius.
If she ever shows up.
Very fancy looking table.
Have I kept you waiting long? Shall we begin then? I'm so looking forward to dinner with my intended, or should I say your intended, father?
Your daughter is headstrong, Tiberius. I look forward to teaching her some manners.
She
Your
rolls her
marriage
eyes.
to General Gaius is of critical importance to the Empire.
Well, it's comforting to know I'm such a valuable commodity. Forgive me, but I'm suddenly not very hungry.
She turns to leave.
She killed Mother, and she may be the death of you.
Don't start, Olivia. Just bring your sister back.
As you wish, Father.
Fade to black. Fade into her
You
room.
know you're driving Father mad.
If you think Gaius is such a catch, why don't you marry him?
I would be the sacrificial lamb, I suppose. But I'm not the pretty one. Oh, look around you, Victoria. What do you think makes all of this possible? The Empire. We have ruled for 12 generations. But privilege and power entail sacrifice, and the Empire requires this marriage. If you marry Gaius, you are only pledging your hand, not your heart.
Tell Daddy he'll have his wedding.
She seems to reluctantly agree and hangs her head. Fade to black. Now we see a load screen. Victoria, the past, origins. There's a woman in a power suit armor. Now we see the woman without the power suit. It appears to be the daughter who's being forced to marry. Standing in her room. We see push up arrow to move forward, down for backwards, left and right will move you sideways. Use mouse to look around. Okay, so we have mouse look. This room is very fancy. Whoop, something happened. Lamps are falling over.
The bastards have breached security and are inside the ship.
Victoria, if you can hear me, get to the bridge. We're all here waiting for you.
So we see ships flying outside. It looks like there's a fight going on. There's also a kind of reddish nebula. The door in front of us that's open and some damage in the ceiling. Now we're in a yellowish colored hallway, very futuristic, but kind of red, decadent floors. Phoenix Raiders have already taken decks 3 through 5. Princess, this way, quickly. Wow, these are exploding as we're walking through this hallway. Whoa! Falling down to a lower level.
We've lost contact with the princess. Find her and escort her to the bridge.
So this lower level's a gray kind of tunnel. And now a bluish tunnel at the very bottom. If lost or in doubt where to go, follow the green lights. Okay, that's a good hint. Moving forward through these now grayish tunnels, we see lots of damage. A burning crew member. lots of explosions and stuff. The tunnel opens up to a large area and a grayish colored different levels.
We have to get to the bridge.
There's some people above motioning me to come to the stairs. Whoa, the stairs explode.
We have to leave.
Sister, if you can hear me, find an inventory station and contact me.
So we're going to go towards the green lights through the next tunnel here. Very futuristic looking with red and white lights along it. Opening into another area. Looks like we have some resupply stations here. Press E to use inventory station. Inventory stations provide equipment.
Olivia, can you hear me?
I'm here.
Now we see an inventory
Take a
menu.
breath and listen. That inventory station can equip you with medium armor. Your armor comes with an energy blade. It's good up close, but arm yourself with whatever's available.
I'm not gonna use this thing.
Perhaps you might disarm the tribal barbarians with your rapier wit. Now exit the inventory station.
Okay, so we're going to select a disc thrower, a chain gun, and a shotgun-like weapon, a blaster. And that's all we can select. So accept changes and exit.
Victoria, the guards can't reach you. You need to get back to the leisure deck. I'm setting up markers in your heads-up display.
My heads up, what?
The radar at the top right of your vision will have markers. Just follow where they lead. I'll monitor your progress from here.
I followed the marker. I'm at the bottom of a deep shaft.
You need to go up. Use the jetpack in your armor.
I hate these things. I always end up crashing into something.
You never paid attention in lessons, did you? Remember? Short bursts.
Okay. So now we're jetting upward. This is a fun feeling. Back in this shaft that has like yellow colored and gray colored levels. Oh, and we have a stairwell. And we can walk up this one without it exploding. How nice. But this is a slow way to go. Let's keep using the jetpacks and burst our way up to the next level. Explosions above. To the next level. Next again. Some foot soldiers. Oh, there's the green tunnel. That's probably the next way to go.
Hurry, just get to the top of this shaft.
I made it.
There's a squad on their way to meet you in the throne room. Follow the marker quickly.
Okay, we do see the marker on our radar. We're gonna drop down.
No.
Don't stop.
They were
Get through
killed.
the throne room quickly.
Here we go. Now we can fly high in this large columned room. And there are combatants that we're gonna have to take out here. And we pick up little bluish and white and red health packs that kind of glow. Restore our health. There's a carpeted area in the middle that sounds different as we walk on it, and a throne at the other end of the room. 3 thrones. And a large window looks very dramatic behind the thrones. So we're going to go up high to this balcony above us. Let us go to the other side to the marker. Resupply station.
I don't know. The ship is crawling with tribals. Find your way to crew quarters. We'll meet you there.
What? How do I get there?
There's a hatch above you. You can do this, Victoria.
The hatch is now open. So we're going to climb through this tall hatch. It's very green. Gray. Oh, now more gray tunnels here. Looks like corridors.
The tunnel is blocked, Olivia.
Clear it with your weapon.
Left mouse to fire the weapon and destroy the blockage. So the discs explode and they seem to hurt us if it's too close, so we're going to have to make sure we're not too close to where they land when we shoot. Dropping down the shaft on the other side. Another large area with banners, red, beautiful banners. Some guys below it. Looks like a theater. Here. Kind of on the upper level of the theater. So the guys below and on the balconies. And the guys coming down the center. Ooh, these guys have jetpacks like I do. So they're moving around. That's a hugger. Switch my chain gun. There we go. We finally cleared this room up. Not quite. There you go, that little tone that sounds like maybe a musical instrument. That's how we know we struck an enemy. Oh, the door on the other side of this catwalk doesn't open, so we're gonna have to drop down to the stage. It's a beautiful stage with the reddish background. It's got some damage, clearly. Some pillars along the edges and these large blue seating like pews. Go to the other end of the hall toward the entrance, which is a greenish colored tunnel. Whoa, more crew members.
Sister, the Phoenix are dug in ahead of you. You should heavy armor can take more damage, but it's slower. Be careful.
Okay, so they want us to switch to the heavy armor. We can't choose a pack yet, so we'll accept those changes. Head down the next tunnel, which is carpeted. Another carpeted room with large columns and chandeliers above. Some enemies. Hey, throne room. Wow, there's like turrets on the floor and enemies. Take a ton of damage. Okay, that's the last. I'm gonna collect some health packs to recharge. Wow, this is a very impressive looking chair here. Oh, this is a dining room. Some tables set out in kind of a large square pattern. And the chairs at the head look like thrones. The other end's a greenly lit tunnel. One of the chandeliers fell and is smoking on the ground. Okay, going through the tunnel now.
Attention! All hands to the escape pods. The self-destruct sequence has been initiated.
What? Father has given the order, Victoria. Get down here quickly. We won't let them leave without you.
Now I'm in a cargo room that opened up at the other end of this hall, and we're going to continue down the next greenly lit hall. Okay, and now we see, looks like a large generation tower, maybe like the Star Trek, the old Star Trek engines. Some enemies in here shooting at us. They're catwalks. They have, they're yellow and they have jetpacks as well, as I do. Just dropping down to the different levels that line this large shaft and engines behind. At the bottom it opens up and there's a green doorway. We're going to pass through that. So here we are at the base of another kind of engine on the other side. This one's kind of a bluish colored shaft, unlike the other one which was more reddish. So we're going to work our way up this shaft. Oh, some baddies here. Got him. Okay. We're going to keep working our way up. It's a little harder in this heavy armor. It doesn't seem to be as maneuverable. And at the top we have another green lit hall doorway leading to the top of another engine. This one is also a bluish shaft. So I'm going to have to, I guess, work my way down here. Let's see. I see you. Oh, I can land on the engine in places. There's more catwalks around the edges of the shaft. We're going to keep using those to descend carefully so we don't die in the fall. Okay, and at the bottom we see another green doorway. Stepping through, we see a resupply station. Oh, that gave me some more disc ammo.
You're almost with us. You men, go and escort my sister.
We're on our way, Princess.
Okay, the door opens. We can head through a lighter gray corridor, some paneling, and then it opens in another large room.
Keep your eyes open.
Some windows of the exterior and the ships flying outside, and some arching L-shaped supports of the balcony in this room. This looks like the mess hall. It's got tables around, chairs. Let me go up to the upper level balcony. It's got sleeping bunks here. Lots of enemies here. Okay, it's nice. These effects make these little touches, like the bunks, make it seem like a livable spaceship. Okay, on the other room, it looks like some large screens. This might be the entertainment room or another mess hall. We're gonna drop down to the floor. Looks like there's another resupply station. I'm gonna switch back to the medium armor. Oh, getting shot. Okay. On the other side of the room, the door looks damaged. Maybe we can squeeze through. Yep, we can. And this, some more tunnels on fire.
Here they come. Stand firm. Stand firm.
We keep heading forward through these tunnels up. The lighting has changed a bit more bluish now. Same gray paneling, just colored differently by the light.
The entire squad is down.
Okay, we open in a new area, larger room. Oh, but the people she sent to help us are gone. Okay, some of those cargo panels or cargo containers explode. They're
They've reached the core.
fiery.
We're about to lose systems control.
They've got control of the ship.
Oh, cool. I see some ships up here. Let's see if I can use the gun position in the ship. Oh, I can. So now I can see the rest of the room, but I have a gunner position on a ship that's docked here. And I can shoot the enemies way off in the distance. This cannon, it's like a double-barreled cannon. Okay, I'm gonna exit it because nobody else is coming.
More of the Phoenix filth are making their way on board.
Oh, I can't pursue.
Victoria, get in that assault ship and defend yourself.
Yep, that is what I needed to do, so time to get in there.
Now you die.
Look out below you.
Okay, so they're coming through like a shielded doorway that only they can enter, I can't.
Keep firing, just keep firing.
Yeah, there's some jet troopers and foot soldiers coming through. They've got chain guns. Oh yeah, secondary explosion.
The barrier's
Nice.
down. Now get in.
Olivia, I'm on my way.
Okay, here we go. Whoa. Some of these guys go flying. Oh, there's the doorway. It's off to the right. It's a green doorway with the hallway. It opens up into a reddish area. These look like the escape pods. Oh, but they're all launching.
Victoria, our pod, it can't take off. The release clamps must be stuck.
The what?
We can see her on the other side of the
I don't know
glass.
what you're
But we
talking
can
about.
hear her over the comms, but we
get
can't.
out. You have to get to the observation
She's struggling to
and
open it. We
override
can't
the
get through.
mechanism. If you don't, we won't be able to release
Okay,
the
I have to
pod.
go into this room.
We all die. Yeah, I got it, thanks. I'll do what I
Here's the
can.
switch. I think, yeah, use terminal to release clamp.
Got it. Okay, Olivia, I'm on my way.
Victoria, the pod, it's launching.
Don't launch.
Wait.
Wait.
Oh, I can't get through. The door locked.
We'll come back for you. Hold on.
Wait. Don't leave me.
Whoa, the screen goes red and we hear a thwack sound. We now see a loading screen of a young man. Okay, this is cinematic.
Core overload. This ship is gonna blow.
Two men in yellow.
They really don't like parting with their possessions. Status.
All the supplies we can carry, Daniel. We should move out.
Agreed. Huh. One last piece of treasure. Let's see if she's got anything worth grabbing. Beyond the obvious. Yeah. Wait. This one. It's Princess Victoria.
We can keep it easy, Daniel. After what her family's done to us, I say leave the bits to burn.
Nobody ever made $1 off a dead princess. She's coming with us.
We see the soldiers carrying her away, and it fades to black.
Morning.
Fades
Princess. I'd get up if I were you. Glorax like two things, heat and fillet of prince.
Where's my family?
All in time. But for now, you're about to know what it's like to be a tribesman.
We see her
What
in a
I
blue
know
power suit.
is that I'm dirty, I'm tired, and I'm hungry. and I'm apparently in the hands of some tribal
Woof.
dog.
There's plenty of food back at the base. But where is it, Princess? Now we'll see if a royal...
Can run with the pack. I don't know why some of the audio is getting cut off. Now it's a load screen. Victoria the Past. Captured.
Fine. Tell me what you want me to do, and don't waste my time.
Now she's in a cavern.
Listen, Princess.
Look, I just want something to eat. So just tell me what you want to do.
Just follow those green lights, Princess. You'll see.
Okay, so now we're gonna run and jump up to this. This is like a canyon. The sky seems to have a barrier preventing me from flying out. Now we're in a cave. Looks like an abandoned hallway tunnel. Highway
There's
tunnel.
a door at the bottom. When you hit the switch at the top, it'll open, but only for a few seconds.
The switch.
To keep pests out?
Or in. Depends. Anyway, the only way to get down there fast enough is to ski. You know how to ski, right?
Of course, tribal.
Okay, so press and hold spacebar to ski down slopes. You can adjust your movement by using the jets on right mouse. Press E to use terminal and start the skiing test. Oh, that's cool. I go really fast. There's some barriers on either side I'm trying to avoid to keep going fast enough.
Not bad for one of the
Okay, we made it.
elite.
It's not like I get all hot and salty thinking about jump jets. My family power skis the Mendelian Alps every season. You should try it.
I'll have to see if I can squeeze it into my schedule.
Okay, we're going up some like walkways built into the caverns tunnels here. Greenly lit so that we know which way to go.
That elevator will take you up.
But I just skied down.
Well, that's a real existential crisis you've got on your hands there, Princess. Just do it.
So the elevators look like a glowing wall that's got like these sparkling effects. It almost looks like a reverse waterfall, but a little spotty, so it's almost like a sprinkling waterfall. I'm guessing of electricity of some kind or something. So we're going to jump in and see what happens. Okay, so it's naturally pushing us up, but not very fast. While in elevator, hold right mouse to move upwards, hold space to move downwards, release to stop. Okay, so we basically power up to go up. Here we are. Kind of throws us out at the top. More
How do
debris.
you tribesmen live out here? It's disgusting.
Well, we were hoping for a nice spot next to the Imperial Palace, but your daddy didn't so much go for that.
Now we see a destroyed highway. We see some monsters of some kind. Pests, I guess.
Another ramp?
Practice makes perfect. Hit the switch and get through the door.
Okay, there's another platform here with a ramp, so we're gonna hit it. Again, we're going downward, following along some banking walls. Oh, this is a little trickier. It's like a road that's descending in. And a ramp upwards, we're flying a little bit, and we made it.
Nice work. But don't stop there. You've got a lot of ground to cover.
A lot of gray and rusty colored debris down here. We see the tribal insignia, which is a skull with flaming eyes, and there's a little arrow pointing up, so I guess that's the way we're going. Above this debris. There's the next level, green light. Looks like we're going to the other side. Oh, that closed, so not that way. But above us there's another green light. And another level in these kind of collapsed, like parking garage of some kind. With these various levels up, keeps going up. Okay, so we're jumping across these like gaps to the remaining cement infrastructure surrounding these holes in the different levels.
Now what?
Easy. Just use your jets to get to each one of the checkpoints in any order. And keep your eyes open.
Eyes open for what?
We've got a bit of a pest problem. Now get moving.
Okay, so we've got this, what looks like a modern day highway descending down, and some buildings that are kind of
There are plenty
crumbled.
of planets that allow tribesmen to immigrate.
Name one.
But you always go and ruin it for yourselves. The Empire had no choice but to restrict you to certain planets. After all, as you yourself continue to prove, tribesmen are dirty, greedy, violent.
If you grew up in this place, how do you think you would have turned out?
Okay, so each of the targets is kind of like a antenna, but
Come on,
when we hit
Princess.
it,
Checkpoint to checkpoint.
it goes off like a firework. They're all on the map, which helps with locating them. And they go away once we've activated them, so that makes it easier to find those left over. See some creature behind a grating there. Can't get to us yet.
Could you maybe hurry it up a little?
It's not very helpful. Jerk. I'm going as fast as I can. Okay, some of these buildings have like little portable generators and lights on them.
Get a move on. These points don't check themselves.
I've already got that one. Okay, so the next one. The next ones are down below, so we go down closer to the street level. Okay, got that one. Two more. The skiing is kind of a fun feeling. It moves very quickly. It really feels like a kind of sled riding sensation, or if you've skied alpine downhill, that's definitely the sensation that it feels like. Oops, bumped my head into the bridge. Okay, where's the last one? Okay, on this side. Cross this barrier. Oh, it's on the floor. This little puddle.
Checkpoint's complete.
Got it.
Well done.
When will this end?
Okay, so the next waypoint, check, it looks like it's over here, so we gotta go way up high. Our jump jets will get us there. This area seems to be like a collapsed city. Okay. Oh, it's down below, okay. Another ski down. And a tunnel at the bottom. Looks like there's some health packs, some ammo packs of some kind, but we can't pick them up because they're locked.
Tribal? What's that noise?
Sounds like you may have stirred up some friends. Don't worry, they're not dangerous. Unless you're, say, a person.
Okay, so we have like a blade, electronic kind of blade we use to defend ourselves from these very aggressive creatures. Wow, how to describe them. They have a body that's shaped like, I guess, a dog, but they have these claws that are kind of like a crab or a lobster, and a head that's a bit like a sea creature of some kind with glowing red eyes, and they're yellowish in color. We're going to keep moving since I think we got them all through this opening in the cavern at the other end. Through another cave here. Oh, this looks like a dead end. Oh, back towards the green light. That's where we need to go. There's some more of them. We're just going to keep running away until we get there. Oh, but looks like I doubled back. I'm going to turn around and keep going. I did. Okay. Okay, which way do we go from here? I guess it's this way? Yeah, this way. So there's a bit of a U-turn here in the cave, which was a little confusing for me. And we're just running away like cowards, no need to kill everything. And now there's a interesting kind of circular tunnel here. Large.
Hey, you made it. I was starting to worry about you there.
Those things could have killed me, you idiot.
Yes, and that's why I've got something that you can use to kill them. Head to the end of the corridor. Time to... See, now you're armed. So if you could just climb to the top of the silo, that'd be great.
What's the catch?
Well, the silo is where the Glorax have been nesting. I'm sure you'll do fine.
Press and hold right mouse to jet upwards, use short burst. Okay, so they just gave us a chain gun. We're gonna climb up this large silo area. It really looks like the inside of a big cylinder. There's some of these explosive canisters and some platforms on the walls of the cylinder here, canister. More of these monsters, but the chain gun seems to be very effective. Seems to be a yellow force field keeping us out of the top level, so hopefully we can open that with this switch. Yes, we did. So now let's ascend through that hole. Oh, I was wrong, these are not explosive canisters, they're just spherical canisters with some kind of gray holster. Ascending to the next level. Up, more. More of these monsters. Some creatures. Okay, looks like the top level of the canister here, and some health packs. Much needed. See if we can shoot the computers that this organization seems to be behind the control thing. But it doesn't seem to have any effect. Okay, and above us we see some insignia and another cylinder-like hallway. And a green doorway.
You made it. Good for you.
This is a friend of mine. You're gonna help him out.
You know, I think I'm about done with you.
I'm just starting with you. Out here, you can practice your skiing and jetting all day. While you're at it, be a pal and activate the recalibration system in each comm tower.
Let's go, Imperial.
Okay, the force field removed, and now we can go outside with this guy. Okay, we're gonna follow him by skiing down this canyon. Very beautiful looking canyon, some lush greenery on the sides, but otherwise it's kind of stony and sandy colored.
Remember what I said about landing on smooth
Flying up
inclines
to
and
high.
not bumping into things? You're gonna
Whoa.
need to move fast now.
Oh, we can land on inclines, that's nice to keep our speed up. Okay, so now we're at the next little outpost area here that looks like the cylinder we came from.
Don't fight it. Good job. Get to the next tower.
So we hit
It
the
would help
terminal
if I
inside.
knew where I was going.
If you want to get the lay of the land, check out your command map.
Okay, press and hold M. So we press M. And we can see the map shows it's kind of a curvy, backwards S-shaped canyon. We're going to follow the guide to the
Try and
next
spot places
outpost.
in the terrain that smoothly transition from a downward slope to an upward one.
Okay, we're working our way around this next outpost to the door. Here's the door.
Ski down slopes, then jet up hills. When you're in the air, look for another downward slope to ski down.
Cool.
How did I end
Got the next
up
one.
in this place with these
We're gonna go back outside.
morons?
You know, I can hear you, and I'm all that stands between you and a grisly death.
Look, if you're interested in money, I imagine my father will pay handsomely. Feed me in the next 5 minutes and I'll see he pays more.
I'll keep that in mind. For now, on to the next tower, if you please.
It's a really fun feeling flying through the air and then skiing down these inclines. It feels very surreal, very fast, almost like a roller coaster, even though I'm not getting sick. Okay, last one.
Not bad, Princess. You're shaping up better than I expected.
There's
Sorry
our
to
ally
not
off in the
disappoint
distance,
you,
so I'll
tribesmen.
One
follow
more
my
tower
guide
to
here.
go. Come on, move it.
Oh, there's a lake, and we can
Okay,
splash
when
into
you
the
get-
water.
Wait. Uh-oh.
What? Tell me,
Pick up the pace. There might be trouble.
are we in danger?
Every day.
Okay, last outpost here. Similar to the others, are kind of a tower that's very elliptical in shape. These kind of archway doors and cylindrical hatches. Here's what I think is the last terminal. Whoa, an explosion. Everything's red. Red lights all around. Our guide has been killed, and there's bullets flying through the doorway. Oh, some enemies outside.
Tribal? What's going on?
Listen to me. There's a bunker under the first tower. I'll be there with help as soon as I can. Go! I see you haven't forgotten how to twirl the old mustache, Seti. What do you want?
You have your little jokes. Someday I will own you, Daniel. For now, I'll take this one as a down payment.
I don't belong to him. And I don't belong to you, Tribal.
Okay, so we need to get below. Oh, it's not below on the outside. It's on the other side. I didn't see it inside, maybe it's on top. So I'm working my way up the tower here to see if there's an entrance on the top of the tower. To the basement he was talking about. Oh, nope, force field prevents us from going up there, so just drop back inside this cylindrical hatch. See if we can find what he was talking about. Get back to first tower. Oh, it's back in the first tower. Okay, so we gotta work our way all the way back. That's what he meant. Okay, so now we're gonna ski. Launch. Oh, that feels good. Very satisfying feeling to nail that landing. And then ski up again. Also really fast. Oop, that hurt. Landed a little hard there. Wow, they are blowing things up.
His name is Seti. Bad breath, bad personality, bad news.
Just gonna take out some guys on the way here. Oh, we'll pass up some of them. Whoa.
Keep your head down. I don't want you caught in the crossfire.
I'm doing my best.
It seems like every tower explodes as we pass by it. Okay. We're getting close.
You've reached the tower. Get inside and lay low.
Whoa, there's a lot of enemies here, like 5 and a tank. So we're just gonna run around the back. Fallen tree back here. It's kind of interesting looking. All the way around to the front. Whoa! Disc shot just knocked us back. Whoa. We're just gonna run away, and we're inside. And we're in the basement. And fade to black.
Wait. Don't shoot.
I like your eyes. Blue. Very imperial. Your armor's not captured, is it? I have seen you before, but where? Where?
See a man in red armor. He flies up as Daniel arrives to rescue the princess.
Sorry about that, Sunshine. If I'd known Seti was gonna show, I never would have put you out there. Don't hit me and I won't hit you.
She reached to slap him and got pushed back.
I do too.
Victoria.
Daniel. Victoria, can I interest you in some lunch?
I thought you never asked, Daniel.
Facial animation is pretty good for the time. Okay, it says present day Imperial Hall. See a Coliseum.
Without their capper and captain, the home team can't catch a break, Andre.
That's right, Marcus. For the first time, injuries have kept the Imperial captain out of the action.
Without Princess Julia, it seems the Imperials can't buy a flag. Is there no stopping these tribals?
Wow, some woman lands on the enemy and grabs the flag from his hand. Wow. So that was in a coliseum, very sci-fi looking, but also kind of a grassy field in the middle. We see Julia, the present Coliseum. And a loading screen.
Round 2, ladies and gentlemen. The flags have been removed and 4 territories have been placed in the arena. The Imperial team must capture all 4 territories to win.
Now, to capture a territory, the Imperial players must clear the enemies from around the territory marker and stay close to it until it switches teams. Now, don't forget, respawning has been enabled so that when a player is knocked out of play, they will be instantly returned to their starting position.
Julia, the present Coliseum. Okay, we see we're on a platform in Julia's perspective. We're on the southern side of this large rectangular arena. We see some of our allies flying in to meet us. You're in light armor, faster but less durable than the other armors, carries less ammunition. We're flying up to the middle.
Good work. We're now capturing the territory. Stay close or we'll have to start again.
So we're near the capture point. Humming lets us know we're capturing it.
I'll stay here and guard this territory.
So now I'm heading to the eastern territory. Scoreboard says 3-8. So the Imperials, that's us, we're behind. Some discs flying by from their allies, fighting off the enemies. Okay, we got the eastern one, heading for the western one. Excuse me, we got the western one, heading for the eastern one. Just crossing the river there, and the sound of the water. See somebody coming in, looks like light armor. Got him. Let's see where the enemies coming in. One medium, got him. Ooh, there's a light armor. Okay, they got this one, so we can move on. We're heading north towards the territory closest to the enemy spawn area. Okay, now we're capturing. Whoop, we got a medium armor guy here.
That's the kind of brutality we've come to expect from a tribal. Another Imperial gone.
Got him. Okay, that's the chain gun. Works pretty well.
Oh, isn't it as painful as it looks?
Wow, there's a lot of them here.
Here it
down.
comes.
So we're almost there. Yeah, we win. Fireworks go off. See them.
That is all she wrote. What an amazing victory for the Imperials.
So we see an overview of the battlefield now. Fade to black.
The Imperials still trail the Blood Eagles 8-4 at the start of this next round.
It doesn't look good for the Imperials at all.
The Imperials have advantage this time around. They now hold all 4 territories and simply need to hold on to them until the round ends in order to win.
But the Blood Eagle's on the attack. That's easier said than done.
Okay, so now we see Julia on her platform, and the camera zooms into her perspective. Here we go. So we're starting on the southern side again.
A bunch of tribals?
I guess Julia's trying to encourage our teammates here. Okay, we see the red arrows of the enemy off in the distance, and now we're getting close to them. We're trying to recapture the point nearest them, here the northern capture point.
Oh, isn't it as painful as it looks? Hope that didn't hurt.
So light. Fly up here in the clear. Get a better perspective. Got one. Okay.
I shoot you, you fall down.
Julia, get over here!
Her taunts are automatic.
Hope that didn't hurt.
That's whenever we do good, the game is rewarding us.
I'm down, and my territory.
Oh, it's the western capture point across the river. Got him.
You want some water?
The light coming in. Got him. Okay. My allies arrived, so heading back north. Taking out on the way. We got another ally here. On the northern capture point, I'm heading to the western one. Shot him out of the air. That's nice. Looks like we've got allies on all the forward capture points, so I'm heading back north where it seems most threatening. Ooh, definitely several enemies here. Oof, lots of bad attacks here. Ooh, direct hits with that. Ooh, I'm really hurt. Oh, and I have to respawn. That took me out. Back in the southern point here, I'm advancing. A little bit of skiing. The river.
Are you using your...
So we're losing this territory, so we have to recapture it. We're on the northern side. Allies here with me. We just got it back. Okay. Let's see if we've lost any others. No. Oh, the western one's under threat. So clear that out.
How'd you like that?
Got him. Cleared him out again. Okay. I really like this western one. Hit him off the boss. Check
your radar.
Check my radar. Oh, yep, they're coming to northern point. Still got an ally here.
And that's another territory. What will it take to slow down the Beagles today?
Looks like they attacked our southern point, and they're going for the western one, so back to the western one, and see if we can recapture it.
Nice work, Julia.
Yeah, they captured
Is that as painful as
southern
it
point.
looks?
Okay, got the southern one back. Looks like they're threatening the western now. And western. Sometimes it's hard to see them, just the trails of their jump jets.
How'd you like that?
Okay, safe that the western is secure, heading back north. Stop by. Looks like our ally has it under control, so we'll stay on the northern side.
Over here, Julia. Need some backup.
Okay. Oh, looks like we got it back. Okay. Eastern one's under threat. They're heading to the southern point, okay. Got him. So the southern secure, heading back north. Blood Eagles are pretty spread out here. On the western side. Looks like they're threatening the western side again. Oh, which one did they capture? Let's see. Looks like they captured the south again. Maybe I'm playing too far forward.
They have to regain control of all their territories before the clock runs out.
We got it back. Heading north. We haven't really lost the northern one, that's good. Looks like we're getting bogged down in the middle. Defeat me. I think we got it.
That's time! That's time! This game belongs to the Imperials!
I just don't believe it. The Imperials are making an amazing comeback.
Now we see a loading screen.
It's round 3, ladies and gentlemen, which means it's the fuel round.
The rules of this round are simple. The territory markers have been removed and replaced with a fuel depot for each team. The arena has been filled with fuel canisters.
The players must collect as many fuel canisters as possible and bring them back to their depot.
Julia, the present Coliseum.
We'll guard the depot. Bring the fuel back to the depot as fast as you can.
So now we're going to head to the southwestern corner here to grab the nearest fuel rod. You picked up some fuel. Stand under the team's depot to deposit it. So the depot looks like a spidery kind of contraption with a kind of giant canister on top. Canisters look like pillars of green kryptonite. Like a cylinder. A small cylinder. Oh, here comes the enemy. They're all coming in at us. Got him. Looks like we got them all. I'm gonna get the next canister here. Also pretty close to our depot. Our depot has like a large green meter on top to show us how much it's filled up. Crossing the river here, heading to the western side. Making our way back to the depot now. Oh, they're really coming in force, okay. Got him. Okay, now I'm going to the western side here. Whoa, really getting hit hard here. My allies back me up though. That was a hard landing. Okay, back to the depot, almost there. Got it, next one. 3 Blood Eagles, all in the middle here, okay. I think I got one in midair, that was a nice shot. Lucky shot. Grabbing the canister. Ooh, some explosions blew up the pillar near that canister. That was kind of cool. My health is pretty low though. I'm getting beat up. Okay, let's drop into the depot. Got it.
They're halfway there.
Oh, I'm really getting beat up here. Some health packs. Some of these health packs on the ground. Whoa, mortar. Got him. No more mortars from you. Now we need to get some more canisters here. Get the eastern canister. Someone's really bearing down on me though. Oh, more mortars, that's why. Okay, heading back to the depot. A bit of skiing here. Got it. I need to press farther north now. Wow, these mortars are brutal. Okay, now we gotta steal some from their side. There we go. Nice skiing there, that worked out. Gotta ski back. Sorry. Oh, our jump jets are getting better. Ooh, but that hurt. Shot a disc right in front of myself to get that guy. Didn't work out so well. Okay, we're in the middle river area. We're gonna cross the river one more time. Get back to the depot. Our health is about halfway down, so I gotta be careful here. Ooh, out of ammo. That's not so good. Some of that health there. It takes forever to get these guys. The chain gun. Ooh, got mortars flying by me, discs flying by. I'm not happy, but I got away. Ooh, hit me with a disc midair, that's a nice shot. Oh, we got some more ammo, good. Okay, almost at the depot, this should be the last one. Delivered all the way from the northwestern corner. Oh, not quite. Okay, where's the last one then? Nice shot on from our ally there. Oh, here it is. The top of this mountain next to the valley here. Ooh, getting beat up pretty bad. Okay, almost back to the depot. And we got it. Nice. So the legs lift off this spider-like depot and it flies off into the sky. Fade to black.
And that depot is full to bursting. The Imperials have won the round.
We see the overview again. Fade to black. Loading.
Holy moly! It looks like the Beagles are going for the heavies this round.
Stand inside an enemy fuel depot to steal fuel. The longer you stand there, the more fuel you will steal.
The heavies. You go for the enemy depot. Few quick runs and we'll have this round.
Right. Don't screw this up, Corellis.
Oh, they got heavies blocking there. Their depot here. Okay. So we're inside, we're stealing some. Ooh, 3 heavies though. I'm gonna get knocked out. Oh, I get knocked out by a mortar. Wow, sky high. Okay.
Ooh, this is too easy.
Oh, I blew up their gun. That's what it's shooting. Okay. Sounds like we're done pumping, so time to go back. It's our depot with the stolen fuel. Shoot this guy with a mortar. We're just skiing through the valley. Okay, we're back to our depot. Gonna head back north. Health is low. I should probably salvage some while I'm on the way here. And get some without getting blown up by mortars. Ooh, still getting blown up. I really like their mortars. Oh, I got some allies here helping me guard the enemy depot. Or enemy, enemy depot.
You want
But
some
I'm almost
more?
dead. There goes some health packs. Oh, didn't help. Still got killed. So we restart here in the south.
Nice move! And another Imperial kisses the clay. Oh my, that was a particularly savage beating. They
Ooh,
really
there's
gave
some of
it to
that
that Imperial.
fuel I had stolen.
That had to hurt.
Pump it some more. Got it all. Okay, so time to depart.
How'd you like that?
Nice little palabra there. As we ski through the valley, and we're about at the depot. Yep, got it. Heading north again. Shooting these mortars who like to camp out at the eastern edge of the map here. Ooh, these mortars, scary sound.
That all you got?
Okay, capturing again. Stealing some fuel. Got 2 allies here, the northern depot. Now it's time to head south and take this stolen fuel home.
You want some more?
Okay, through the valley. And we're back to our depot. Head north, get some more. 2 Blood Eagles coming in for a fight. Nice. Okay, whoops, out of ammo. Let's switch to the chain gun. Start pumping some more. Oops, shot my own guy. Did not work out well.
This is too easy.
That was really low though. Okay, fully pumped. Heading out.
How do you like that?
Okay, flying back to our depot. Almost there. Got it. Heading north again. Gonna need to pick up some health on the way. Low.
Hope that didn't hurt.
Got one of those mortars. About half health now. Almost to the enemy depot. Now we're pumping. Oops, mortar! Oh, that really hurt. Oh, they got me with the machine gun. Respawn, back to the beginning. Southern depot. Long distance shots. This mortar guy. Got him. Okay, so we'll leave the eastern point here. Okay, the heavies are moving. Now we're at the northern point. Getting into the depot. Okay, full. And head out.
That all you got?
Okay, through the river. Almost back to the depot. Looks like we're really close. That's it. Alright, so the spider-like depot takes off again. Fade to black.
And it's the Imperials again! What a win! We are now at round 4, and the score is so close.
The Imperials trail by only a single point. If they can win this sudden death round, they'll be able to force the game into a tiebreaker. And now it's time for an old classic. No territories, no fuel depots, just good old-fashioned kill or be killed.
Nothing beats a good old-fashioned frag. You know the rules, sports fans. Last player standing wins.
And of course, respawning has been disabled. No second chances in this round.
Loading. Walk over catapult to receive an immediate boost in any direction. So it's like this whitish, grayish platform here. I'm going to step on it. Ooh, it launches us forward. A bit like Quake. Nice. Out in the middle of the map already. Okay. The river. There's the enemy. Got one. There's another one. Down. Ooh, we got a lot of guys around in here. It's medium. Ooh, he's in midair with me. These medium guys are tougher. But it's a heavy. Be careful with the heavies. Got him. Got a guy in the corner here. It's like light armor.
You fall down.
Another light armor? No, it's the body. Okay. Another light guy below me. Got him too. Oh, there's one more heavy. This might be the last two here. Got that heavy. This last guy's in light armor. Hiding there. Got him.
Julia takes the round. This is incredible. On to the tiebreaker round.
Score 7-8.
And now the captains face off, 1-on-1. The less said about this bitter rivalry, the better.
Oh, just one enemy. Okay.
You want some more?
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, is that as painful as it looks?
Hiding in the corner here, okay. Key is to stay off the ground, because it's easy to hit people on the ground.
Here it comes.
Got him. That was pretty quick and easy. Loading. You see a screen that says round win, fireworks. Imperials celebrating, throwing their arms in the air. Ticker tape. Julia pumping her hands in the air. Soaking in the glory. Facing the crowd. You see her sister in gold as Julia walks in.
Julia, your injuries are far too serious. Your rage against the tribals is unbecoming. Even on the field, you cannot forget you are an Imperial princess.
This princess just won. Isn't that what counts?
Now, the tribals seem to gain strength with each defeat. That makes them a threat to us. And that is why we must succeed in civilizing them.
You can civilize these tribesmen for the good of the Empire, Aunt Olivia, and I'll keep on hurting them for my own reasons.
Looking to start a war, princess?
You ever see one of these? The tube of the spin fuser is electromagnetically charged. It fires a pretty slow round, subsonic, but not slow enough to outrun, not at this distance. When the charge reaches its target, it explodes with a kill radius of 19 yards. At 40 yards, if you're lucky, you'll probably just be blinded, maybe lose a limb.
Fire that thing and you're one dead princess.
One dead princess, two dead tribals. I like the math.
One tribal runs away.
Victoria, let her emotions destroy her, Julia. Don't make the same mistakes.
My mother was murdered by a tribesman. So tell me, Aunt Olivia, what emotions am I allowed to feel?
A situation has developed with the Phoenix tribe. The same Phoenix tribe that
killed my mother.
I was thinking it might be useful for you to lead a task force to check it out. You see, dear, Aunt Olivia is always thinking of you.
Fade to black.
The time for games is over. The Phoenix have illegally established established a base on a registered Imperial world. This unprovoked act of aggression will not stand. Princess Julia will lead Strike Team 1.
Now we see some dropships with turrets on the side. Julia, the present, Discovery. Now we have a turret.
Showtime, Princess. Are you sure you know how to fire that thing?
Why don't you come over, old man, and I'll give you a demonstration.
Just try not to get killed before you hit the LZ.
So now we're firing on a wall below that has turrets on it and some enemies stationed there. Looks like it's cleared off. We also see some dome-like structures in the distance. The ship is flying by itself as the pilot, I guess, controls it. And we get to man the turret. Looks like we're approaching some of these dome-like structures. See some frozen lakes below us. Up there's some enemies on the ground.
Imperials, leave this place.
Some more ground forces here shooting up at us. They've got some disc spinners and chain guns.
This is like shooting Glorax in a barrel.
We see a wall up ahead. Fighters look like little balls that kind of fly through the air. Also got some turrets here. There were 3. Looks like that's the last one. We also see a canyon below with a road, some bridges. Press and hold control to zoom in. Oh, okay, now we can see the tanks up ahead.
Heavy ground forces ahead. Give them a pounding.
You've no claim to this land.
And a turret up, I'm sorry, a tank up ahead. Okay, we got the tank, still got some guy on foot. There's another wall up ahead and some fighters in the sky. Really hard to hit the fighters, they're pretty small, but thankfully they move slowly. We also got a turret up here. Looks like we're on the starboard or right side of the craft.
Sentry turrets.
Up, some more
Take
turrets.
them out.
We got 4 turrets up ahead here. That's the first one. Got the second one. Okay, that's all 4 of those.
Julia, we've detected anti-aircraft turrets ahead. You'll have to go on foot and destroy them before our air forces can move in.
Copy that.
Sensors read that the turrets are to be found at 3 key locations. And remember, you don't have to tackle those turrets by yourself.
I'm with you, Princess. You spot them, I'll bring them down.
All right, let's get to work.
Oh, looks like we're coming in for a landing here. Some hostiles on the ground though.
Julia, you're at the nav point. This is your stop.
Check. Proceeding on foot.
Got one. Kill them all.
Okay, we got a guy off in the corner here. Took him out. Oh, not quite. Now he's down.
Princess, I'm hurt bad. Could use some repairs.
It wouldn't kill you to use your repair pack on that soldier.
Fine. Just stand still, you big crybaby.
Okay. Move to your ally, press enter to activate. Okay. There, we're repairing him with a green beam. Good stuff.
Your repair pack will heal you if you take damage, but it won't bring you back from the dead.
I know. I'll be careful.
So we're going to head to the eastern side of the map where we see some objectives.
There it is. Launch the mobile defenders.
I'm gonna find a better position. I'm in position. Keep these guys off me while I fire. Turret is destroyed.
That's the first set of turrets taken care of.
Okay, we got two guys on foot. We got with jump jets here. Looks like he's Yellow Clan, whichever group that is. Ooh, boy, they're really hurting me here. Okay, shot him out of the sky. Now we need to pick up some of the health kits. We're down about half health. Okay, looks like we got the turrets here on this side. Time to loot the place and see if we can find any health kits. Oh, some explosives inside. Can blow up their computers. Doesn't seem to have much effect on the game though. They've got kind of a dome structure here and a door in the floor, but no way in. Oh, here's some health and some ammo. Alright. Now we're gonna head northwest to the other turret installations. Oh, this one's hot. Okay, launch that guy on the top of the wall here. It's kind of like a gate we see. Our allies mortaring them with that green mortar. That seems really powerful. Oh, couldn't make it to the top of this tower, so. But the gate looks clear, so we'll keep heading northwest.
Albrecht, confirm contact with turret group. Moving in.
Right, Unigo. Keep it cool out there.
Moving into position.
Ooh, wow. Powerful turrets here. Got 3 turrets, one on a like spidery dome kind of structure, and 2 towers either side. Some guys on foot. I'm going to clear the guys on foot. Got one of them.
I'm in position. Stand clear.
Stand clear. Okay, I guess I'm out of here. Woo. Oh yeah, he's hitting with some mortars. Boom.
Well, those turrets won't be causing us any problems for a while.
Whoops, that was close up. Painful. Got him. Little repair here. Not too much. Let's see what we can loot. Some ammo. And a health kit on the ground. Looks like there's a door below, but we can't go there yet. Okay, this area is clear, so we're going to head southeast to the last turret installation. Passing the gate we came through earlier. Checking the map. Looks like we're following the valley road here, canyon road. Oh, some enemies up above. This looks like it. Another dome here.
You're near another turret.
I'm gonna get a better view of those turrets.
Clearing out the guys on the ground here. Can we put soldiers up? There's a guy with jump jets. Hard to see him. They're so small. Thankfully they're firing tracers, so see them from tracer fire. There's the turrets on the other side of the bridge there. A wall. Actually a wall. Oh, some more guys on foot. Got him. So on top of this dome. Okay, now I'm crossing a kind of canyon here. Whoops. Nope, that's not a bridge after all. Whoa, fell below the bridge. Okay. My jump jets are recharged. Wow, that turret is very powerful. I don't know where my ally is, so I'm gonna have to blow it up. Okay, I think we got it. Cannot man this turret. Oh, okay. So I got the turret operator, but the turret's still there, so.
The last turret is down.
Got it.
Okay, time for you to infiltrate their main base. If you get near the entrance, I can patch in through your suit's computer and crack the security codes to get the door open.
So it looks like we have to go to the northwest corner of the map to get to that entrance. Okay, back into the snowy canyon here. So we start crossing the map. There's a nice icy lake here. Oh, it looks like there's a ground craft here, just all abandoned by itself. Let's jump inside. Oh yeah, that's cool. Road trip! Oh, gotta get on the other side of this wall. There we go. Whoa, we're moving sideways. It's kind of a yellow buggy, armored buggy. Oh, I see an aircraft.
Julia, I need you to move to the main base entrance.
Okay, so here we go. We're approaching the main base again after
Too quiet
reloading.
here for my tastes.
I'm going to need some time to get that door open. The breach codes are highly encrypted.
Imperials, take them out!
Still too quiet for you, Princess? Good. Kill those guys while I work on this door.
One down. Looks like there's about 6 of them. A couple mortars, some jump jetters. Jump jetters really moving around. Okay, our allies got one. Ooh, not bad. Already reinforcements. I'm not even done clearing them. Okay. Still 2 more jump jetters here. They're causing me a lot of trouble here. Let's switch it up. There we go. 1 more jump jetter. Up 2 more. Let's get the reinforcements here.
There's another
Got
squad
him.
moving in on the base. Keep it clear, Julia. I'm almost done.
Okay. So these reinforcements have come up through the yellow force field in the ground here. They're really doing a number on me though.
Codes are cracked. Doors are open. Enter at your convenience.
Good. Then I'm waltzing in alone. Keep the rest of our troops out of my way.
Almost dead. So we're gonna run away, head to the other side of the wall here. See if we can't sneak around, get some health before they kill us this time. Got 1 down. See if we get that health back. Yep, we got it.
The base is wide open. You better get inside there fast, Princess.
Oh, the health packs are gone from the other enemies. Okay. Oh, here's one. Okay, we got that ground troop. Some more health packs. That's good. Oh, this guy's right behind us. Oh, man.
You need to hurry. You can't hold the Phoenix at bay indefinitely.
Yep. I hear you. Here we go. We're going into the base. Oh, turret on top. Covering the doorway. Got it. Okay, we're going in. Okay, we're going in through the tunnel now. You see the doorway. Finally, fade to black. Julia, the present. Discovery. Loading. Okay, now we see the greenish hallway.
Imperial forces, security lockdown is now active.
Really, child? Cleaning out a Phoenix base by yourself?
Relax, Auntie. I can handle it.
Very well, but remember, your primary goal is the Phoenix Data Archive. Search for any intel on troop movements or supply logistics.
Sure thing, Aunt Olivia. And maybe I'll do a little search of my own.
So now we see a green doorway in front. Opens up. These hallways are very greenish. Got a green tint or light. Some piping on the ceiling. Very technical. Oh, cylinder opening up in front of us. Kind of a cylinder compartment. It's got a fence in the middle. Some enemies, ground enemies guarding it. Clear them out pretty easily. Got a level below us with a turret. Oh, 2 turrets. troublesome little things. Okay, those are exploded. We got a shotgun guy somewhere. There we go, got him. Get that health back. We're gonna head down to the next level of the cylinder. Looks like a little tube here, and it opens to another cylinder.
I've got 2 new squads moving in on your position.
Attack!
Got some bunk beds here. Up another turret, guarding the door. Oh, getting really blown up from behind you. Okay, got him. Oh, somebody else down below, okay. Oh, out of ammo. Switched up here. Okay, got him and his health back, that'll help. Got some more discs for our disc spinner. There's the green doorway we need. Okay, heading through another hallway here. Looks like there's a compartment off to the right. Checking our map real quick. And we're gonna drop into this little tube in this right hallway. This tube is very smooth, grayish in color. Looks like it drops down again into a larger, giant compartment with little cylindrical, like, plates or disc platforms on it. I hear some jump jets, so there's gotta be some enemies around here. Yep, sure enough. A little bit above me. We're on the middle platform here, we're gonna fly up a little bit higher. These guys here. A couple ground troops. Sounds like a mortar. There he is, he's a jump jetter. And a mortar on the ground, okay. Oh, I'm really getting bounced around here. Oh, there's water, here we go. Now we're in the water. Let me come up through the middle here. If we can find the middle. There it is. There's one of our... Oh, it's a turret. Turret no more. Whoa, a lot of guys in here. So the jump jets seem to work underwater, that's cool. Oh, I'm really hurt. Okay, I don't know where these enemies are, but we're just gonna jet through South XI. Leave those other guys behind. Boy, they really blew us up. Some guys in front too. Oh, my health is really low. And they didn't drop any health packs? Yes, they did. Okay. Back up to about half health. Okay, now we see a larger opening on either side of this lower hallway, but they're covered by force fields and a red door in front.
Your path to the archives is blocked by energy barriers.
You know the drill. Knock out the generators and they'll come down.
Attack! We can't let her reach the generator!
Enemy squad moving in. Watch your 6.
Indeed, I hear them. There they are, way off in the distance. The other end of this hallway that's guarded by barriers.
Looks like we're fresh out of tribesmen.
Cleared them out well. We're skiing down the hallway.
You're near the generators. They're not going to make this easy.
Easy's no fun.
Ooh, those are exploding, nice. Okay, that's the last jump jetter, I believe. Yep, health is back up after recovering some, but it looks like there's a barrier blocking the way forward, so we have to jump off the side of this bridge into this large cylindrical kind of horizontal container. Got some levels in the middle there. Oh, that's nice. I can ski down the bottom and go up to the front. So the generator is shielded. Oh, we got a turret here. A couple turrets blocking this generator thing. Really knocking it down. There we go, we got those turrets out of the way. Jump jetter with some mortar. I think we got him. There's a health kit, much needed. Ooh, still getting shot from behind. Boy, those discs, they really hurt. Another ground troop, maybe reinforcements. Oh, those keep coming. Okay, got some more health packs that were also much needed. Time to drop back down off this bridge again. This middle level with the generator. Still can't see him. Oh, there he is, right next to the generator. It's a 2 for 1. Ah, this guy gets so close he keeps stabbing me. Ah, he's a jump jetter, that's why. Got his jets from his power armor. Okay, knock that guy down too. Got some health packs. Looks like it's just me and the generator now. Switch it up to a shotgun.
The generator down. The barriers have dropped. Go get him.
I should have a clear run to the archives now.
Haven't you taken enough, Imperials? Now you come for our lives?
Whoops, I think I missed it. Gotta let the jets recharge so I can get back up to that bridge. Generator room, that's where we are. Okay, back up to the top of this horizontal cylinder. There's still a red door on the other side, but we can head back to West XII, where we came from.
The barriers are down! We can't allow them to reach the archives! Attack!
See a green door in front of us. Oh! Oh, maybe this wasn't the way I came. Okay, clear that control. There's some walls along the sides of these larger tubular hallways. Passing through there, through another doorway, another compartment. This is a new room. Oh! Larger, bigger, horizontal kind of cylinder room, but very big. Oh, this might be the room we started in that had the barriers. Wow, a lot of these guys.
These guys would last about 10 seconds in the arena.
They're green, all right. The Phoenix must be unable to field experienced troops. Perhaps they're weaker than we thought.
Oh, we got a turret on the other side here. Worked out well. Do a quick map check. Looks like we gotta go this way, through this green doorway that says Data Archives. Okay. So this hallway is tinted green.
Julia, your objective should be close. Eyes open.
Yep. Bunch of patrols coming here. Mostly ground troops, so they're pretty easy kills. They don't move around much. These hallways have kind of red lighting now. Gray. I'm gonna duck off to the side, grab some ammo and health. Back down the main hallway. Data Archives up ahead. Okay. The room opens up a bit. Into another large container room. Also kind of a horizontal cylinder, but really tall. Troopers around here. Some jump troopers here. Close combat does not work as well with these spin fuser explosions. Kind of blows up in our face sometimes, but that's okay, we're surviving. Another little section of bunk beds here. We keep hitting down this large cylindrical room. Got some troops guarding these computer areas here. It's like take backup or something. They explode real good though. Clear out those ground troops, pick up some of their health packs. Heading through another green tinted hallway. Fade to black. Julia the Present Discovery. Loading. Data Archives. Looks like we're finally in.
Awfully quiet down here.
Smells like an ambush. Watch yourself.
Imperial whore! I'll die before I let you touch the archives!
This guy's a heavy jetpack. Heavy armor, that's oh, and he's got some nasty mortars. Oh, they got me. Just quick reload here. Here we are, back to the archives.
Awfully quiet down here.
Smells like an ambush. Watch yourself.
Yep.
Imperial whore!
There he is, heavy armor dude.
Give me the range.
Oh, he's got that mortar. So dangerous. Okay. Got some turrets down here too. These do not help us. Is there any health packs? Yes, much needed health packs. Oh, more turrets though. Those are not so fun. Okay, we're gonna jet back up to his level. Oh, nice little ammo cubby up here. Don't know where he's gone though. Oh, there he is. Ah, they hurt us again. Okay, let's see what other health we can get. Must be a boss fight here. Oh, there he is. Almost got him. Finally, fade to black. Oh, maybe not.
Looks like there's no more tribals to kill.
Well done, child. The archives are ours.
They sure are.
Now we fade to black. See Julia loading screen. Now we see Julia walking towards computer.
Julia, what are you doing? Leave their archives for our intelligencer. How many of these have you searched, Julia? And for what? A face from your childhood?
Found you. It's you. I found you, Jericho.
See a man's face on the screen. Her eyes tighten as if she's focused. Julia's passed the Imperial Palace. Now we see a child playing with a toy. A woman in black.
Mama?
She looks startled.
Julia, taking care of your mother again?
Yes, Auntie Olivia, and I'm being good.
Of course you are.
Stay and play with me.
Auntie is very busy. Perhaps later. Julia, I need to speak to your mother.
Royal stuff?
And smart, too. Run along now. Victoria.
What is it, Olivia?
Do you not even acknowledge the arrival of your own sister anymore?
Sorry, I was thinking.
Yes, you do a lot of that since Father died.
What is it?
Something's come up. You're needed in the briefing room.
Briefing room?
Julia the mother drops that half of the disc we saw in the beginning of the game. The child picks it up and looks at it. Fade to black. Julia, the past bloodlines. Now we see the girl on the loading screen. Now we see the girl in a large room.
Out for half an hour last night. Tell me about it. I tried to contact maintenance and my call got shuffled through the kitchens instead. Whole system's going crazy.
Fade to black, and we see a large Imperial room.
Why aren't we at alert?
We're in first person now. We can control it.
That was a mortar round. General Albrecht, what's the situation?
Death to the Empire! Death to the traitor Victoria!
Okay, so we're in this room. We hear some really loud noises on the outside of the door. I guess there's a firefight going on out there.
We've got Phoenix intruders. They're everywhere.
Jericho said no prisoners. Kill them all.
So we see there's a really beautiful skylight above, and a curtain hanging from the ceiling. Oh, that blew the door, but it's still holding. It's just damaged. So something bad must have happened out there. Now we see there's also a vent in the corner, which is lit with green lights. That's our clue to crawl in there. Okay. So now we're down in this grayish vent with some bluish lighting.
Jericho, the infiltration is underway.
Have you found her yet? Where is Victoria?
We'll find her. I promise you, General. We'll find her.
Go to it. This ends today.
Yes, sir.
So we see through a great hole in the floor that the general is wearing heavy armor and just talked to some of his troops to kill Victoria. So we're going to keep moving through these vents as they wind around.
Filthy tribals. Everywhere.
We see another hole in the floor, and one of the Imperials, I guess, complaining about the invasion. We're going to drop down this lower floor of the vent here. Now the vents are darker. So we're moving along, and we wind to the right.
It's you. Follow me, but don't get in the way.
Prince
Gaius.
Escort us to the roof and be quick about it.
We can't get to you. The palace is on full security lockdown. There's an override in the security bay at the end of this room. Go hit it, and we'll escort you.
Must I do everything myself? Come on, girl. Must you be so clumsy?
Whoa, he just got blown up.
We'll lay down covering fire. Hit that switch, Julia. You can do it.
Okay, so there's a firefight going on in this larger room. But we need to get to the other side of the room to hit the switch, so... Oh, they're shooting at us. So we're going to hide behind cover. Run along as quickly as we can here. Whoa, we're really getting shot a lot. We're also shooting at the other guys, so we're going to keep moving. Jump over this beam here. Switch, door on the other side. We're going through the green door in the hallway. There's the switch at the end of the hallway. Opens the door, so now we're on the good guy's side. Run for it, Princess. We'll hold. Oh, he got killed. Just we're gonna grab some medkits and run. There's a nice nicely carpeted hallway. Whoa, mortar blew up some of our friendlies. It's a really nice skylight above in this large pillared room. Some really fancy looking stairwell. Quite a battle going on though. Mortars above us, some allies on our left. We're working our way down this stairwell. We're on the ground floor now. Looks like there's a turret, so we're gonna just run past it. Some more allies. but they're not doing so well. Some green lights below, so I guess we gotta jump through here. Do this door well. Pick up that health pack. Run along the side wall, avoiding this turret. Oh, there's a switch in the other corner, so we're gonna run for it past the turret. Okay, that opened the red locked door, so we're gonna run towards the red lit door that's now been opened. Into this yellow lit hallway and fade to black. Julia, the past, bloodlines, loading. We see Julie as a little girl. Okay, so it looks like our perspective is lower, so we're a child. Oh, there's another blown up door in front of us, blocking this blue and yellow colored hallway, kind of in the Imperial colors. And there's another vent on the left that's been blown open, so we're going to crawl into this green lit vent.
It's as you wish, General Jericho. Our troops are advancing through the sewer system. The Imperial scumbags won't know what hit them. Understood. We'll continue the assault. Move out!
So to the left we see a group of soldiers through some grating in the vent. In a larger room on our left. We're going to keep moving past that. Now the vent bends around to the left. And then off to the right. See some more grating holes.
They sealed off the fighter bay.
I can't believe the Phoenix will dare strike us here. Just stick near the deployed repairs. They'll protect us if we come under fire.
Okay, we're gonna move ahead. Firefight going on in that room outside the vents. So we're gonna keep going through the vents. Okay, looks like this vent is blocked. Oh, doubling back, we see that the vent's been opened by the explosion in the firefight. Oh, the enemies are shooting at us. We're gonna have to run across this opening towards the vent on the other side. Here we go. Oh, there's a repair kit. Move near deployed repair to receive repairs. Oh, so that must be like a health kit that works automatically. Okay, now we're in a gray open area at the end of this vent. Some blue container vessels here. There's a switch and looks like a dead Imperial soldier. Use E terminal to open the fighter bay. Now the fighter bay doors are opening, quite large doors. Whoa, they're shooting at us again. Okay, we're gonna run into this large open fighter bay area. Looks like there's one fighter left. Those kind of spherical looking launcher aircraft. We're gonna jump inside it. Cool, so it takes off. We now have guns on this aircraft. I'm gonna take out those guys that were shooting at us earlier. Not too easy to hit them, but that's okay. So if we use the jump button, it goes up. We can push forward to go down. So now we're gonna head to this hole. That was the gap between the other enemies. And head down. See where that takes us. Oh, some enemies below us. Got them. Oh, some more enemies. They really don't like us. Okay, we got most of them up. Some jump jet guys. Or ground troops with the disc throwers. Disc throwers are dangerous. Okay, so now we're heading through this, what looks like a sewer at the base level of the Imperial level. Kind of reddish colored and gray. Reddish red lights and gray. Okay. This is pretty cool, flying this thing. She looks like a little tiny girl inside this large spherical aircraft. They're really cool jump jets. It makes it really nice and maneuverable, a bit like the video game Descent. It's a small craft that fits through tunnels. We're near a repair drone. It repaired our ship, so we're going to move on. This reddish tunnel. Red and gray tunnel. There's a sewer tube here. Oh, some more enemies. They really don't like us. Got them. Okay, we're going to double back and get that repair. That was nearby here. Just around the corner. There we go. Okay, now that we're repaired, we're heading back. End of this red and grayish tunnel through the tube. This really short tube opens to a greenish sewer area. And those ground troops had chain guns from the sound of it. A couple more at the other end of the tunnel here. This sewer room. Exploding barrels going off. Whoa, dude's got a... Oh, there's a bunch of them. Okay, they don't like him. Cool. I think we finally got him. So we're gonna climb up this shaft. Winding shaft. Looks like we can shoot out the ceiling. Whoa, cool. Some debris falls below us, and we're in this really beautiful looking area inside the palace again. Oh, another jump jetter. A bunch of guys with disc throwers. Quite dangerous. So we're clearing off the balconies and upper levels here. Oh, repair kit, perfect. So we'll just hang out near the repair kit. Since we're getting fired upon quite a bit here. And on the far side from the far balcony as well. Oh, it's a jump jet trooper. Hard to hit those guys. Okay, I think we got him. Yeah, he's spinning out of control. Still repairing. You see a comrade draped over the balcony ledge there. Clearly dead. Okay. Check on the map. Looks like we need to go this way. To the western side of the room. Not the doors are quite damaged though. Came through the hole in the floor, so now we're going to try the hallway. In the back. Nope, this door is damaged too. Kind of a rectangular large room. Got kind of a beige look to it, and the lighting, yellowish lighting. Oh, this doesn't lead anywhere either. Maybe the last hallway, let's see. We'll just hop out and see what we can see. And we can hop out. That's the hole we came through. Oh, there's another tunnel on the lower level. So we'll go back to the lower level of this big room. Tunnel here.
Down here. You scared this princess, but you're safe now, and we need to leave.
Okay, so this guy's guiding me through this hallway. Beautiful reddish floors, bluish ceiling, bluish walls, grayish ceiling. Whoa! And the bridge collapsed.
God had a grappler. Go get it. You can use it to reach me, Julia.
So we're gonna go down the stairwell. Whoa, it's falling. Whoa, we fell all the way down. The floor level and to the water beneath. And climb out and look for that grappler. There it is, now we have it.
Now just grapple up to this ledge. We'll get you out of here.
Hold left to reel and grappler. Hold left again to disconnect.
Good job. You've almost made it.
Now we're on the second ledge, and we can run up the run up the stairwell here. But now we need to grapple again because the stairwell's fallen away. What can we grapple to above us? The hallway. Okay. Whoa. So the hallway walls will also work. We'll grapple to the next area. Here we go. Got it. Good. Into the ceiling.
Fantastic, you made it. Follow me, princess. We need to get out of here now.
Now we're following through a tunnel to another stairwell room.
This way. Hey, you, Phoenix.
Great. He's initiated security lockdown on this door. Hey, you're the one with the tech skills. Get this thing open.
Yes, sir.
There's not much time. Use your grappler. Get out of here.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna go up this stairwell or what's left of it.
Quickly, Julia.
Oh,
They're coming.
the grappler breaks whenever it touches something kind of in between, interrupting the grapple.
Quickly, Julia. They're coming.
Got it.
Take him out. Get out of here.
Okay, so we've made it about halfway up. We've got another ways to go here. Of course, we've saved again, just to make sure. Shooting straight up seems to be a good plan because it moves the possibility of hitting something else. fit like a swing. Like Indiana Jones with his whip here. Or Tarzan. Okay, we're almost to the top level. Here we are at the mid-level, trying again. Alright, finally that worked. So, we're up here on the upper level, grab some health packs. And there's another small vent off to the left side. And it's greenly lit, so we know that's the way to go. Heading through, there's some more bluish lighting. You can see an opening the grate. Firefight below. In a large room. Now we're jumping out into that large room, but we're on top of the vents now. This is pretty cool, walking on top of these vents. And it looks like a resupply depot or a turret of some kind. Let's see what it is. Press E to enter sentry turret. Oh, cool. Now we're in the turret. We got this like super chain gun. Some enemies coming through the door that we saw below. Very effective turret. Oh, some jump jet troopers. And power armor. 2 more jump jetters and some more foot soldiers. Going down quite a few of them. Oh, there's some allies coming. Oh, they didn't make it. Okay, doesn't seem to be anybody else. We're gonna hop out. Looks like we can't go through this door in the back. No, it's locked. It's kind of a yellowish light, so I guess that means it's locked and controlled by the tribals. So we're gonna jump through this opening where the turrets were shooting through, into that big room where the large doors had all the soldiers coming through it. There's a door on the left that's locked to us. Looks like we're gonna head to the right side of this room, past the door. Oh, no. Looks like we can't get past this debris. So we're gonna have to go through the double doors. Julia's having a hard time jumping over this debris. Okay, so through the double doors, see some beautiful skylights above showing the space outside and stars. We hear the sounds of the combat, of course. Some of the doors are green, greenish light, already open for us.
Stay back! Take him out! Sorry, Julia.
Okay, we got the jump jets. It says use short bursts to avoid damaging yourself. Oh. Okay, I guess we have to go up. Some enemies on the other side, though. We don't really have a weapon, so... Let's see. It looks like we're going through the opening in the ceiling. Here we go. Yep, this is the way. It's got a green light above it. Ooh, took a lot of damage. Grab some health pack from a fallen comrade up here. So there's a hole in the floor to the upper level. We see a flickering light and another hallway leading forward. Ooh, we see mines. Oh, our friend just got shot. Some enemies over here. Whoop, shooting at us. But they're not walking through the minefield. Oh, we see some green lights up ahead, so we gotta jump jet over these mines. Whoops. More mines. Whoa, gotta be careful here. Mines spread out on each landing of the stairwell. At the top of the stairwell, we have a red carpeted hallway and a green door off to the left. We're gonna head up the stairwell and fade to black. We see Julia on the loading screen. We see ships passing overhead. Camera pans down to this exterior building. We see some Imperial forces getting bombed. Door opening and Julia standing there. Whoa, she's knocked around by the explosions and the earthquake from the explosions. The debris falls down. Looks like she's crying. Someone calls her.
Julia! Mommy!
I'm so sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry I left you alone. I've been such a... I haven't really... I've made a lot of mistakes, honey.
We need to go! You dropped this, Mommy?
It's okay, honey. I don't need it anymore.
Mama?
Whoa, she sees her mother get shot in front of her. Blood splatters on her face. Her older aunt, Olivia, grabs her arm and pulls her away from her dying mother. as jump jet troopers come in slow motion in heavy and medium armor. Oh, we see her mother reaching for her, calling out, and then is shot to death. We see the man who kills her. It's the same man from the very beginning of the game.
Albrecht, I need a secure channel to the governor of the Styx prison.
Now we see Julie as an adult.
It's a surprise party for an old friend.
Flash forward, she sees the same man she recognized from her memory. 20 years earlier, Phoenix Reservation. We see a yellow-coated tribesman working on hoes and axes, cutting trees, tending soil. We see Daniel and Victoria off in the distance. Victoria in her bluish Imperial armor, Daniel in his yellow armor.
You actually live in this place?
We tribals aren't exactly given our pick of planets.
Please, Daniel. There are perfectly good reservations set aside for the tribes. I've seen scans, and they look perfectly acceptable.
Daniel motions for her to look to the sign, Imperial Reservation, Levi.
That's impossible. My father, he said that...
Uh-huh. Daniel! Hey, Jericho, what's up? Tripwire alarm at the northbound... I'll meet you there, brother. You just stay put.
You're suddenly concerned for my safety?
You're too valuable to risk, princess.
Daniel jump jets off. Victoria's left on the ground looking up. She looks over the camp. Behind her, some red tribesmen appear. 3, 4, 5. A large grouping streams in, begins firing on the unarmed civilians. You see them shot down. Julia returns fire. I'm sorry, Victoria returns fire. Gets knocked down.
Careless me. Listen carefully.
The intruder pushes her to the ground.
Daniel took plenty from the Imperials. I want it. Give me the goods. I let them live. Otherwise...
They take hostages and fly away, leaving Victoria on the ground, grimacing. Fade to black.